In this session, we're going to create our own space and give ourselves some time to slow down. So I'm sitting on a bolster. You can sit on anything that is comfortable for you. And if you don't need anything, you don't have to sit on anything, but I just want to kind of elevate myself. My hips are a little tighter today, and so I'm using the bolster to start off with. So, however you're sitting, just start to find some length in your body, taking some pressure off your low back, feeling lifted here. And take some breaths, and I invite you to close your eyes, and if you don't want to, that is totally fine. But we're going to start by inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Starting very simple. Long inhale through the nose. Take it as far down as you can. And a soft and steady exhale out your mouth. With each round of breath, just start to notice how you're feeling. Does the breath feel like it's getting stuck anywhere? And how does your body feel? Do your hips feel tight? What about your neck, your shoulders, your low back? And just taking some time to slow down and notice how we feel. Something so simple that we often neglect or forget to do because we're so busy fulfilling so many other things. And from here, we're just going to take our arms up. Just kind of move them around. Move your chest around, move your hips. I invite you to look up, opening up your throat space. You tend to grind or clench. It's a great time to just open your mouth wide, stretch your face. Find that openness and that length in your body. Circle your arms down and up and around, coming from your back, your shoulders. Just trying to feel like you're getting taller. We spend time, working on the phone, at the desk, and even just stress, right, affects our posture, making us small. But here, you want to find space. You want to take up space. You want to expand. Bring your arms down by your side. I'm just going to roll our shoulders back. And though I'm guiding you, a lot of this is intuition. Right, so let's say you're seated. For example, I'm seated here. My left foot is folded over my right. Well, part of me kind of feels like, well, now I want to switch it up. Now I want to bring my right in front, right? So if you're sitting a certain way and you need to change it up, change it up. We're going to bring our arms and just kind of open up here. Right, let the arms go behind you. As they go behind you, try not to round or stick the head forward. You're still tall and strong here, holding yourself up. Think that you're using your whole core, back muscles, front muscles to hold you up. 3, 2, and 1. Settle down, rolling the shoulders back. Right, we roll the shoulders forward enough. Let's see to get some motion, taking them back. Open up that chest. Bring our arms back out to a T. And we're just going to reach to the left and reach to the right. Reaching more from the upper body, but allowing the hips to also go to the side. So your glutes are still down. It's just a little bit of a lift into that side body. It's almost like you're reaching and grabbing. And as you can see, my arms are not just straight, right? They're rotating in that shoulder joint. maybe internal rotation, maybe external rotation. Bring the arms up, rotate the upper body to the right, bring it down, going to the left. So it's like you're doing circles here. Notice what you feel all throughout. When we get to the top, we can reverse. So, rotate to the left, coming to the right, making big circles. Again, taking up space, not being small. Good, look up, palms are facing up to the ceiling. Just kind of move the head and neck around, like the base of your head there. And giving some relief. Again, you can open your mouth wide, stretch, circle down. Okay, for this, I'm going to put the soles of my feet together. Just holding my knees here. First, I kind of just find that length, right? You even feel like you're giving yourself a little cushion in your cushion to get a little more lift so we're not sitting directly on the tailbone. Okay, and I'm going to go to the right. You can go to the right or the left because you're going to reverse anyway. And making this circle, leaning back a little bit, but not just leaning, thinking I'm leaning back with the support of the abs. Almost like you're stirring a pot. And then just let it be a little free-flowing, right? Your body knows how it wants to move. And at any time you find a sweet spot that you just want to hold on to and breathe, feel free to do that. I'm going to reverse this. Reverse when you're ready. And kind of letting the body explore different movements. Opening up your throat space. Do one more here. Of course, the benefit of a video is that you can pause at any time, right? I'm going to hold my knees still. Stick out my chest as if I have a medallion on, and I just want to show it off a little bit at an upward angle. So like my shoulder blades are squeezing together. And again, I welcome you to open up your throat space. Maybe take your head and neck gently a little bit side to side. And just sitting back in alignment, putting your weight on your sit bones here. I'm just going to look to the right, keeping everything else forward. Just hold and breathe and notice what you feel when you do that. I'm going to look down a little bit as I'm looking to the right. And then I'm going to look up slightly. And then I'm back to center. And I'm going to go to the other side. Notice what you feel. So right when I do that specifically, I can tell it's a little bit more sore on the right side, a little more tight, I should say. And that's okay because movement is great to tell us the difference is how we're feeling. Okay, so now I'm looking down a little bit, looking up very slightly, coming to center, and back here. From here, I'm going to open my legs wide. Feel that stretch. Don't feel like you have to go super wide, right? If you're extra tight, you don't have to go as wide. You can even put a little bit bend in your knees if you need. And maybe with each breath and as we're doing the stretch, maybe you'll start like this and then maybe a little bit you'll be able to straighten more and go deeper into your stretch. But as you know, there is never any pressure. Okay, so sitting here, you're going to take your hands under here and just kind of have this pull up feeling just to help you find that length again. Good. And as we do this, keep breathing and keep listening to your body. Good. And then I'm going to hinge forward. So I'm not going to round. We'll do that later. I'm just going to hinge. So it's like hinge. So you can either hold here, you can put your hands here. I'm comfortable today to put my fingertips here. And then like with each breath, I'm just going to see, can I hinge a tiny bit more? Right? We're all going to look a little differently. And that's great. because it means we're each honoring our own bodies. We each feel differently. I'm just bending my elbows slightly and hinging forward. I'm going to hold it, so find where you'd like to hinge and just hold, breathe. You can even move your ankles a little bit. Notice the difference just from moving the ankles. And maybe again you find that sweet spot that you like. Lifting up. And now I invite you to round if you like. Okay, so as you go down, you can round. Again, if it's too tight in the back of the legs, you can bend them a little. You're still getting this nice stretch here in the adductors. You're still finding that length in your spine, even in this round type of position, right? Because I'm not crunching it up. I'm still reaching. All right, and then from there, just kind of move a little side to side, a little freestyle. And same idea. If you find a sweet spot, then breathe into it. So right there, that feels really sweet for me. So I'm just gonna do a little bounce, a little movement, just to feel good. I'm gonna come up, bring your arms up. I'm gonna rotate to the right, and then reach down around, lifting up with the help of the abdominals, and going down. I'll do this 3 times. You do as many as you'd like. Right, so as I'm already going down like this, I can feel the obliques working. I can feel the abs supporting. And then other side, right? Notice the difference. So as I'm going to the left here, I'm trying to keep that right sit bone down the best that I can. At least have that sensation that you're reaching it down. Come up. Bring your legs together. I'm going to shake that out there for a second. You can put your hands right here on your shins and then feel like you're showing off your medallion again and that your shoulder blades are coming together to squeeze together to support your spine. Feel like your muscles in your back are hugging your spine. Our spine works so hard for us. And then I invite you to open up your throat space. Very carefully look up, taking your head back. And again, you have the option of going a little side to side. Maybe open your mouth wide. You can even let out a sticking out your tongue. Right? Listen to your body. It knows what it needs. Raise stack. Beautiful. Bring your arms up. Breathe in. We're going to reverse. We're going to come up. Look up. Throughout your day, try to look up more than you look down. Try to open up your chest more than we round. And again. Thank you for being here.